Welcome! Hopefully everything sounds and looks okay. I fixed my audio issues from last time, so everything should be good on that front, but let me know. Let me know. And then, yeah, welcome to the stream. Also, I'm a little mad at y'all. I just want to, get this off my chest. Well, happy Pride Month, but also I'm a little mad at y'all. Because I swear to God, last stream, at the end of the stream, everybody was like, Weeby, yeah, the next stream will be the finale. You'll definitely beat the game the next stream. And then yesterday, after I made my announcement, I was like, oh, everybody's going to be so excited, about the finale. Let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. And everybody was like, oh, why does Weeby think she's going to beat the game? Is she stupid? She's got like 7 hours left. I was like, why y'all change it up so quickly? So to finale, maybe. We'll see. But happy Pride Month. I support you all and love you all, but I'm also a little mad at you. Anyways, I was like, maybe I can just change it to finale, maybe? Maybe finale? I haven't been feeling all that great too, so that doesn't really help, I think. With the chance of this maybe being the finale. I've just been having really bad seasonal allergies this year. I was totally fine until like yesterday. And then it just hit me all again. Okay, I don't even remember what we were doing, honestly. She's fake crying. Maybe one day. I was like, maybe she is. She's not actually evil, and I'm just a hater ass bitch. Thank you, Sniffy Whiffy slash Kyokro Kirigiri. Love your hair, Weeby. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And thank you. Yeah, I got this like curling iron. It's like one of those automatic ones. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I love it so much because yeah, I could never curl my hair before I got this thing. But thank you. And, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Simi. Remember to take care of yourself. Appreciate it. Yes, I can hear the music now. I got like some speakers and we fixed everything. Everything on my end. So it should be good. Let me know if the music sounds good for you guys. I can't tell if it's too quiet for y'all or not. Because when I was testing this out earlier, it seemed like it was really quiet. But I didn't have too much time since it was like 2:30 already when I decided to test it out. Okay, let's see if we can do this match with Thomas, since I don't remember exactly what we were doing. I feel like hers was really big, though, so probably not. The night of the crime. I think it's time you told me the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth? Yeah, that's where I was. Iris, I believe you're innocent. You're alone, Phoenix. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me to. She probably is innocent. But still, I will still be suspicious until the very end. Because there's not really that many, like, I don't know, like, suspects besides her, too. Unless Elise unalived herself. But otherwise, it's just Iris, Larice, who we know it's not, and then Bikini, which I don't want to manifest that into the universe. I don't want to put that out there into the universe that Bikini would do this. So then it's like all I have left is you, girly pop. Because the person you saw, this person saw you somewhere else on the night. Oh God. It's been a very long week. Okay, who saw her on the night of the murder? Fuck. Oh, was it Bikini? Because she was like lying about like not going to Hazakura Temple, I think. And so I think that might be it, right? I think so, maybe. It's been a very long week. I say that every week. Take that. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Yeah, okay, it was that. Sister Bikini? Her testimony in court today was very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but, well, as you can see, my back leg stacked up violently. So I left Iris to help with the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. Yeah, that's what it was. And Bikini would never lie. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. Okay, you're not saying anything. The acolyte's training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so it wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between Main Hall and the Inner Temple. Kind of surprised she gave it up so quickly. So it would have left around 9:40, I think. Okay. I'm sorry, Iris, but lying doesn't suit you. Huh? Now, you say you left the Main Hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't add up with this. Thank you, Platier. I work again today, so I can't see your reactions or read chat. Ah, sad, but I can use earbuds to listen. I'm so excited for the stream. Also, I'll be sure to focus on working while listening. To anyone curious, I won't tell anybody if you don't focus on work. Your secret's safe with me. Appreciate the donation. And thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. You caught up with Hell of a Boss just in time, huh? I know, right? Oh my god, it was awesome. Dude, I felt so lucky. I was like, I only have to wait a couple of weeks for the new episode. Everybody else was waiting like a year. I was like, hashtag blessed. Also, since you asked, the baby cherub is Cletus, the sheep are Keeney and Colin. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about their names, to be totally honest. Did anybody notice that I Mike Wazowski'd them in the thumbnail too? I didn't even see anybody say that in the comments. I was like, damn, people care so little about the cherubs. They didn't even notice that I put the logo over them in my thumbnail. Okay, what you say doesn't add up with this. Left at 9:40. I got no fucking clue. Taken from main stage. I don't even know if I have everything. Do I have everything? Maybe. Ring the lights out at 10 p.m. and was there. Well, definitely doesn't add up with her lying ass testimony. That's true. So you left the main hall at 9:40, but what you say? Because yeah, doesn't she have to be like in the main area to ring the freaking bell? Girl. Girl! Girl! Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. Take that! Liar! You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. I think we heard her ring the bell too, so she's like, showed up for like 2 minutes to hang out with Maya, and then she's like, okay, deuces. Ah! Plus, only moments before you rang that bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me. Okay, I thought it was gonna make me choose for a second. Who was it that she saw? I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, it was me. You just never know with Phoenix. He's a little goober, so I wouldn't be shocked if he made me do that. Mr. Wright! We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. It's a very tender moment. I'll cherish it forever. No, that's right, I remember. Iris, you gotta stop getting in the way of Wrightworth. It's Pride Month, okay, girls? So back up. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the Inner Temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent... Dude, is my fucking twin theory gonna be right? Dude, I was like kind of memeing about that, but now I'm starting to wonder. Is that really it? Did she have a twin and then Dahlia's the evil twin and Iris is the good twin? Bro, what in the soap opera is this? On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. Which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible. Impossible. I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. Gulp! You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Oh. Oh, god dang. Why do I gotta do all that? Well, I chose the answer. Why do I gotta do all of that, girly pop, huh? Is it because there was... It's because you were flying over the bridge. It's because of Larry's shitty drawing. That proves it. Thank you, Kago Kev. Hello, Weeble Noobles. Did Feeny and Edgy kiss? They're taking way too long, and during Pride Month, no less. I'm hoping they'll kiss at the end of the finale, though. We can only pray. But thank you for the donation, Kev. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Show Dahlia. Do we have a Dahlia profile? I don't think we do. That'd be crazy though. That'd be awesome. Because you're also this bitch. Show me evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me. Doesn't seem to have any spiritual power. Ugh, I wish there was a Dahlia profile. It's because of Edgeworth. It's because I'm gay and it's Pride Month, so just tell me, okay? Okay, taking that night from main gate to Dusky Bridge. A horrible sketch. Found an outcropping. It has blood on it. I don't think she has the evidence yet. Ah, balls. Balls! Screw you, Iris. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. Please was asking the cherubs in every thumbnail. I'll edit them in every thumbnail. Just so I can cherub them later. Wouldn't that be so funny if I like literally edit them in the thumbnail just to put out the Hell of a Boss logo over it? Dude, people hate the cherubs though. I don't really hate them, honestly. I see why they're not, you know, beloved, but I feel like, yeah, when I was looking at reactions to the episode, like on Twitter and stuff, everybody was like, why do the cherubs get so much screen time? I was like, I didn't really mind them too much. Thank you, Kenneth Anderson. Like I said, overrated. During Pride Month, no less. Take that back. Take that back. Wrightworth is beautiful. Thank you, Dross1103. Just to let you know, this will be the last game that Phoenix Wright is the main character. Oh my god, really? Hope you enjoy him and my-ass characters. Oh, no, I'm sad. And enjoyed the Faye family trilogy. Really? Oh, that's so sad. Really? He's not a main character in the other games? I know there's like the little mini Phoenix Wright guy. I don't know his name in like the newer games. I thought there would at least, I don't know, he would be the main character in one of the other ones. Dang, now I'm sad. The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Oh, hey boo. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Mutter. How could I have done that? He's just checking you out, don't worry. He just has a resting bitch face. No, I can't believe it's still bothering. Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Oh, the earthquake. Edgeworth. Oh! Aw. Shed. Hey, don't you dare run away! Aw. What do you want, Wright? He just needs true love's first kiss. What do you want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away! I was ready to hug it. Oh! I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. Come on, you can still hug it out with him. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Oh, yeah, this is it. Finally. Maybe we will get a Dahlia profile. That'll be slay. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. I don't hate them. I just love Stolitz more. Yeah, I can understand that. I was like, I didn't really think about it until I saw comments about people being like, why do the cherubs get so much screen time? I was like, they did get a lot of screen time, didn't they? On like such an important episode. But yeah, I would always probably prefer like either the Imp Gang or Stolitz to get more screen time. Makes sense. Thank you. Why bye, my dudes? Thanks for being a member for 21 months. Flying Pick is my new wallpaper. And it's YB, my dudes. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the donation. And what a lovely wallpaper. Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. Let's talk it out, buddy. Yes, let's fucking spill the tea on her. There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before. So you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file. Yes, I checked over every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? I'm so— no! Spill it! Spill the fucking tea! You gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information to— What? I'm an attorney. Fucking give it to me. Do I have to show you my badge? I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. Well, why not? It might be a crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with the Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. I swear to God, it really is gotta be the twin theory. Unrelated. Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. Okay. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh? Do I gotta present him anything? I still don't really have like a Dahlia profile though. There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. That's why. Okay, makes sense. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? I mean, this is just like the 5th time she's been accused of murder. Come on, she's gotta actually be guilty someday. We have to treat everyone as a suspect, Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right? Kind of forgot that Maya is technically a suspect too. And it's not gonna be Maya though. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Like the last game where Phoenix and like the last game of like the Fae trilogy, Maya actually is guilty of murder. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling gays. So I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes. No, though thankfully my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. Poor Edgeworth. 17 years ago, when we were little kids at the same elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. Yeah. Gonna flash back to it? It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse. Yeah. Ah, little Edgy, so small. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. Poor Edgeworth, dude. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. Why, you should be over this by now. I feel so fucked up when he said that. And thank you, Nova, for becoming a part of the Kinjo cult. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right? You think I don't know that? I was there, but it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think. So no more of the self-pity, okay? Okay, let me see if I can present him anything. What if I... It's like, damn it, there's no Dahlia profile still! Apparently, Iris was taken in by the sisters here at the temple when she was a child. Allegedly. However, we still don't know much about her past, so we're looking into it. That reminds me, Edgeworth went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look up some stuff on her. I should ask him what he's found. Well, I tried that, but he wouldn't fucking tell me. I already tried that, Phoenix. Is there anything else I can present him? Is that your attorney's badge? Interesting. I never imagined I'd ever see you wearing one of these, right? It's because of you that I became one of... Gonna turn into the gayest scene ever. It was you and your inspiration. Not that I have any regrets, I really don't. If you're trying to say thanks, you can start by saying it a little louder. Aw, cute. Okay, what's something I can actually present? Anything to say about this? Seems important. What do you think about this? Sorry, Wright. You're a defense attorney and I'm a prosecutor. It wouldn't be right for us to discuss things so intimately. But you were acting for the defense of the trial today. God dang it, Edgeworth. I don't know how to get him to talk about her. Do I have to go back to the criminal? Maybe if I go to the criminal defense area? Okay, never mind. I guess there's more stuff here. It's like, it doesn't really seem like I'm able to go back into the city. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. Oh yeah, Pearls. We haven't really talked to her, too much, I feel like. She is a part of this, game, though. Gonna go back in time, grab the wedding ring from 2-3, and present it to him clearly. We should, dude. Now, wouldn't that be epic? It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry, the best boy, sulking again. Okay, whatever. Let's get the Larry cutscenes over with. You are a defense attorney. I'm a prosecutor. We can't be together. Truly star-crossed lovers. Oh, hey, it's Pearl. Oh, Mr. Nick. Pearls, what are you doing here?
Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she all right?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see. Oh, God. There he is here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, God. He's alone with Pearl. We need to get her out of here. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry. This is the loser shack where losers get together to lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that?
Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Larry's did a picture of me.
That's great, Pearls. We need to get you away from him, though. I don't like y'all together. We're going to gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. So stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya. Aw,
She's just too sad. She's just thinking about Mystic Maya. Larissa's sketch. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? Ha! I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now. No, I don't trust you, Pearl. Oh, I want to take her away. Two losers cooking potatoes together forever. What am I going to do? And Pearl's not a loser, okay? That's just you. What am I going to do with him? All right, then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls?
It's shit.
Hey!
I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know?
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream. A wonderful fantasy.
She also kind of looks like she's on fire, though, doesn't she? I don't know if that's very dreamy. A very nice dream. But whatever. I do like the picture, though. It's nice. No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew, I'm telling you. Iris really flew that night.
What? But Mr. Larice.
Not you too. Please, don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase, I beg of you. I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, but so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning struck, and I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture, and it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Hey, what's with the look of doubt on your face? Neither crime. Pearls.
Yeah, Mr. Nick?
Been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder.
Oh.
Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? Yeah, we haven't talked to her, like, at all about this. And she was, like, I think one of the last people to be with, Elise. I think her name was Elise, right? Yeah, Elise.
Well, I'm just a little girl, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Why are you being sussy again? Sorry, Pearls. But yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Dumin's room reading a book together, but Miss Dunim was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the Inner Temple. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. Oh, God dang it! Why does nobody want to tell me anything this chapter?
Oh, girl, what did you see?
I've been a bad girl. I'm
done some bad things. I'm so sick of everybody singing karma on this fucking chapter. Oh my god, does she think she saw Maya do it or something?
That's why I'm being punished.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power, it has, disappeared.
Oh, what? Her powers have disappeared. Weird. Huh. Iris, take him. Thank you, Plotty, your motivator for the AA anime. Larry is portrayed so well cringe-wise. He reminds me of that cat with sopping milky wet face. I'm for work thanks to my dad. Oh my god, that's so funny. I do need to check out the anime after I finish this. What do you mean your power disappeared, Pearl? And thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate you.
It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint.
Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at the Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps.
Ah.
Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. Shouldn't he, I don't know, couldn't she have just like maybe channeled somebody who isn't dead, right? Like she thought Elise, like she's, like some of me really does think that Elise is not dead. Like I kind of feel like she faked it. That's my other theory. I got the twin theory and I got the Elise faked it theory. Like I could totally see that. She tries to channel Elise, but then she can't channel her. So she's like, my powers must be gone. But actually it's because that bitch didn't die somehow, allegedly. That was really cruel of you. Just as I thought. I'm going to have to break her psyche locks to get the truth out of her. Okay. I guess I can, I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to have everything to break her psyche locks, but I guess I could try and see what I need at least. Poor Pearly. Weeby, we saw her body, allegedly. Allegedly, that could have been anybody's body. After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Elise Dumen's room, reading a book together, correct?
Yeah, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end.
You didn't go.
No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried. I had to go.
About Maya?
I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous.
So Pearls never went to Miss Dumen's room because she was too worried about something or someone else. Pearls. On the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? Okay, the Inner Temple? Nah, she was just really worried about Larry, so she went to Inner Hall. Take that! You went here, didn't you, Pearls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? Then the next question is, who or what were you so worried about? Now, I'm going to take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay?
You mean you know?
If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth?
Okay. Oh, really?
You went to this place on one very simple reason, and that is to help Maya, of course, because she had to, like, sit on an ice cube or something. Take that! It's obvious that you were worried. It's obvious what you were so worried about, Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it? You knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course.
I signed up for your special course.
Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Don't blame me if you fucking die. Sister Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? Because it was you who introduced Hazakura Temple to Maya in the first place. You felt guilty? You felt responsible, didn't you? Aww.
Thinking about what could have happened to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried.
And now she's dead. Good going, Pearl.
I couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing at the Inner Temple.
Okay. Then we're clear now that you went to the Inner Temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that.
Ugh.
About what time was it when you headed over to the Inner Temple?
It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. I wanted to get there before it started. But there was so much snow, so I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock.
Until after 10. How did you know what time it was? Yeah, because I heard the bell ringing for lights out. That's what I figured. She heard the lights out bell. The Hasakura Temple's bell is pretty small though, isn't it? Oh, so you wouldn't be able to hear it from the inner temple? You must have really good hearing.
I was really trying to pick up the sound of the bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible.
She was trying to hear the bell. Tell me, Pearls, why are you so worried about hearing that bell?
Huh?
Why are you being so sussy?
Oh,
I think I know why. The reason you were so worried about that bell was because of this. I don't know if I have this one. I guess we'll see. Elisa's autopsy. Time 10:11 p.m. Loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. I'm not really sure. Are y'all all singing Karma in the chat? Every time I look in chat and see, I wouldn't never after round. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm cooking anymore. I think the reason you were so worried about the bell was because of this. Does she know that the murder would happen? It's like, other than that, yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Cool, then I'm gonna leave. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I'm gonna leave. I have not saved in a while. It's starting to stress me out. Karma's a bitch. I should have known better. I hate how catchy that song is. Let's try the main gate. Talk to Bikini. Hazakura Temple. I wonder if Sister Bikini's is back at the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. I think Edgeworth is Sister Bikini's type. I guess Edgeworth is everybody's type, though. Oh, you okay, girlie? Well, what's the damage? How's the sacred cavern? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Last time we left her, there was the earthquake and all of that. Looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. And she's with you right now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those locks are those of the Karain tradition. We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yeah, you were telling me how the Master of Karain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Faye suddenly appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise, no, I mean Mystic Misty arrived. It's so sad that she's dead. I kind of hope she did fake her death just so, like, Maya can have a relationship with her, you know? After she showed me the talisman that proved that she was the master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the Karain tradition's main family line. Oh. I'm here to put a stop to them. Okay. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line. So they're gonna try to kill Maya? There is only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new master of Karain, and her daughters, the main family. All of their mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. Oh. Is the power of the master worth this much bloodshed? Okay, Pearl's a part of like a branch family too, right? Remember, like, it kind of showed Pearl's mom at some point, like, in prison being like, I'll get revenge! Could she have been a part of this somehow? I don't know, she would have broken out of, you know, jail or whatever, but I guess we'll see. You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real. Yeah, I do. I've seen Maya do it quite a lot. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask to Mask case, and during Maggie Bird's trial, too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most. The Karain technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know? Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose, but with all the power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich by now. Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? You're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe it anymore, you see, all because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. That incident. Is she talking about what I think she's talking about? The DL6. I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. I feel like we really need to go back, Yep, the DL6. I feel like we really need to go back into town. Visit the police station. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. The DL6 incident. I knew it! Makes sense, I guess, the final case. We can finally learn about this stupid incident. The DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case. A murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used a spiritual medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. I'm glad they're going over this again, because my memory is not very good. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother. Though Mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean Village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth, and Misty Faye's spiritual channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? Okay, Family Feud. I guess we present Maya maybe after this. The spiritual power of the Korean channeling technique is in the blood. Maya's told me the exact same thing before.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spiritual mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power.
The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Ami. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master.
The ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right, and it's always the cause of tragedy.
You know, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia.
Oh yes, I've heard of her.
What? You know about Mia?
Of course. She became a lawyer in hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her life as a result. Poor Mia.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Ah, she's so sweet. Really?
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
Ah, yeah, makes sense. Fucking Morgan. That's right, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master seat from her.
Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
How could I forget? Morgan, there's a name I know well. It was a year ago now, at Maya's home in Korean Village. The biggest hair I've ever seen. And what she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master.
I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris...
Is she related to them? Is she Morgan's other daughter? What? Iris, what's Iris got to do with any of this?
That Iris is...
What the hell? Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter. The evil runs in their veins, I see. I guess Pearly just kind of missed out on that tradition. What? What the fuck? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? What the fuck? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter?
Oopsie, I thought you already knew. It sounded like you'd met one of the Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
I have. I know her very well.
Oh.
Yeah, Pearls. Pearl Faye. They look nothing alike, too. What the hell? Thank you, Plottier. I think you will definitely finish this today. Maybe. That's what I've been hearing. A definite maybe. And thank you, Movie Still Guy 92. Since this is the last case, I'd like to know which breakdown is your favorite so far. I'm not totally sure, honestly. I'd have to think about that a little bit more. But thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate ya. But I always thought she was an only child. You chest, that child! I guess, I'm trying to think. There's been some pretty good breakdowns. Damn, I was like... What was Von Karma's breakdown? His was probably pretty good. Of course, Dahlia has always been really good too with her like previously. It's hard to say though. It's hard to say. There's so many good ones. You just that child. She's Mystic Morgan's. I had no idea. Mystic Morgan, but she's in prison now, isn't it? She. Yeah, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. Ugh, she's so creepy. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
I see. I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
3 daughters? What? Oh my god, the fucking twin theory is coming into play. So Dahlia, Iris, and Pearl are all siblings, I guess? Wait, what?
Yes, Iris, her twin sister.
Oh my god. Oh my god, not the fucking twin sister. I don't know, I feel like that's just always such a soap opera thing, you know? Like the secret twin. And Mystic Pearl. What the fuck? Twin?
Oh, didn't you know it all happened 20 years ago?
Well, I guess I have been shitting on Iris for no reason. She wasn't Dahlia after all. GG. And thank you, Gabrielle Martinez. Nickabee's reaction to this Iris twist was hilarious. No, I didn't know this funny little ball. I know, right? She just like thinks we're in on like everything. I cannot believe I was actually onto something with the twin theory. I was just BSing, honestly. That was like a Dronebrella type of theory for me.
After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Karain's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her and the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
What about Pearl? You just ditched Pearl? How awful.
He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened.
Oh, so that's, oh, because Dahlia was the daughter. Oh.
He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple.
Okay, so he left Iris here, and then he raised Dahlia into the evil bitch that she is.
But that was Iris, you see.
It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris's sister?
Shmalia? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I recall is that her father was a jeweler.
Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls had 2 older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger, what do you mean?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls. Okay, so she had pearls afterwards. So he took the daughters, and then later, who did she bang to have pearls? So Pearls probably has like a different dad. And thank you, Shadow Our Midnight. What do you think Iris meant by deceiving Nick now? Like, do I feel bad for shitting on her? Because see, Dan said that too. Maybe a little bit. I feel a little bad. What do you think Iris meant by deceiving Nick now? I guess she is lying about the case. I'm not totally sure, honestly. I guess I might have to interrogate her some more. It kind of seems like she might have been working with her, though, since, you know what I mean? They were in 2 places at the same time, and it kind of seemed like they were working together, right? That's why she had pearls.
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. This information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. Okay. Can I present some profiles? Okay, this is,
Question mark. Iris had a twin sister. That's really all I know about that. And the fact that she was taken away from her mother by her
oh my god, why can I not say that word?
jeweler father. I don't have any idea where she is or what she's doing now.
I could tell her, but she probably have a coronary and a half. Okay, can I ask more about Morgan?
When I think about it, I do kind of feel sorry.
I don't.
It was her fault that her sister was a more powerful spirit medium. Mystic Morgan just couldn't compete with her sister. It must have been really tough on her.
Even so, that doesn't excuse all the things she said.
No, of course not.
Okay, you can break Iris' Saki. I can't speak! Psyche locks. I kind of had a feeling I could. I'll go ahead and try that. Since, yeah, I figured we just needed like a Dahlia profile for that. Training hall. Okay, let me save just in case. It seemed like we had everything except for the very last thing. Take that! Okay. How does Phoenix not know it was Dahlia? He literally was confusing Iris with her earlier. I feel like they just like to be mysterious in this game sometimes, honestly. That's where I saw it. Because this person saw you somewhere that night. Bikini! Take that! I don't know if you can break the lock yet. I think you might need to talk to someone else first, but admittedly, forget the precise order. Well, god dang it. Well, I'm already here, so I guess I'll do a little bit more. That really seemed like the last thing. You can't because you don't have the identity? God dang it. Okay, I'll go try to move around. Maybe I can, oh yeah, I guess I can show the profile to Edgeworth now. Okay, are you actually gonna talk to me now? You sussy baka? Hey, Edgeworth. Did you know that Iris had a twin sister? What? A twin? You can't be serious. Sister Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin. There was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked. Well, Iris was taken in by the temple when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father, a jeweler, I think. A jeweler? Right, I just might know who this twin sister of hers is. Okay, now that we've prove that it's irrelevant, he'll finally freaking tell us. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Dahlia, that evil bitch. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? Thank you, Potty Air, for the donation. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're still having a good day at work, too, by the way. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? She's back. Yes, exactly. Please, tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please. Okay, finally. Finally! Oh my god, finally! Get some Dahlias in chat. It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died. You're talking about Terry Falls, right? Huh. You know about that case? You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago. Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. Damn. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. Why? I never knew I could not say that word. Jeweler! And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister. Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't blood related. Okay, yeah, I kind of forgot about that part, too. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Okay. Valerie's the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. So second wife, and then Dahlia was the first. Oh. And this was when she entered my life. With her beautiful face, her beautiful charms, and her butterflies. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? What? Did you check that out? Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne... What? What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians, so... What? No, she's not. No, she's fucking not dead. Oh, hell no. What do you mean she's dead, Edgeworth? Right. I must confess that in reading... I killed her. It was for Pride Month, so nobody else could get in our way, Phoenix. He did it for a good reason. Right. I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. Mia Fey! Yeah, the fucking butterflies. At that time, Dahlia, it's like she was possessed by a demon or something. That's just who she is, bestie. It's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. Oh! Holy fuck! She was executed last month! It's truly execution time! Executed? I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you. Holy fuck! Japan-California laws are crazy! And for more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead, and once someone is dead... Oh, hell no. I know a way. I know a way. Oh, God. Okay. Either Pearl or Maya called on Dahlia, and that's how Dahlia/Iris was in 2 places at once. But if they killed Elise while being possessed by Dahlia... Oh, God. That's so bad. That's so so bad. Oh my god. This is only the beginning. Just you wait, Weeby. Oh my god. This is getting so crazy. And thank you, Platier, for the donation. Oh my god. There's no way to revive the dead. I wonder. It seems you're not aware of one other connection yet, Edgeworth. And what is that? It's about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother. What's their mother got to do with any of this? She's also an evil bitch. She's Morgan Fay, a spirit medium from a branch family of the Karain channeling technique. Did you say Karain channeling technique? Do you know something about it? Oh, yes. I know it's connected with that fraudulent spirit medium. Oh, he still thinks she's a fraud? Fraudulent? I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any leads. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spiritual medium and the master in her channeling school. Okay, so his was the DL6 and then she was called in. Okay, I was getting confused about that. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth. Go to the police records room, it's all in there. All you have to do is check the DL6 incident case file and you'll know. Okay. We actually gonna go back and do that? Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday. And then you'll see that the Karain channeling technique is real. Do we have a Dahlia profile? Ah! Jesus Christ, dude. Like, if Pearl or Maya did actually kill while possessed by Dahlia, does that mean we have to try to, like, get them off? Like, I don't know, get them, like, you know, an innocent verdict, even if they technically did it, but technically they were possessed by the evil spirit of Dahlia. Dahlia, do you have to take out one of the best girls with you? Why? Why do you have to do this? Morgan Fay's daughter and Iris' twin sister. She was executed last month. Lord! Okay, I'm sorry for all the slander, Iris. You were actually not that bad. You're actually okay. You seem cool. Damn it. Damn it. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. It's punishment time! What a twist. I know, right? That blew me away, man. Oh my gosh. It is just like back to back to back. Okay, let's just get this over with. Okay, you were talking to Bikini. Can we just convict Dahlia again? Send her to ghost prison. Execute her ghost. Okay, okay. Okay. In the main hall, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't suit you. Oh yeah, because she was lying in her alibi. Okay. Oopsie, I almost pressed E there. That would have been bad. Okay, Iris's testimony. Or testimony, not alibi. It's kind of the same thing, I guess. It's similar. Forgotten, it was me! Two different places. Okay, okay, here we go. There's only one possible. There were two of you. Which means there's two of you.
Now you gotta show some proof, yeehaw!
Oh my god. Okay, okay. Does she even know about her twin sister now that I think about it? No, yeah, they were separated when they were young, but she should still know about, you know, I'm sure she did. Well, oh, this is also confusing. I can't even fucking tell anymore. Take that! I have a firm grasp of the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps. Ah! That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne. A woman I know only too well.
I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer...
Yeah, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? The second you who was here at the temple on the night of the murder, it was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne.
But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that?
Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo, a training ground for the Karain channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. Did she ask one of them to channel Dahlia's spirit, maybe? I guess we'll see. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me. Okay. Nice. Unlock successful. Night of the crime. Finally.
I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I'd been spotted in the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister, Dahlia, the other half of me, who passed away last month.
Okay, so she's alleging. I guess you'd be telling the truth now because we already did the psyche lock. So she is saying that she didn't know that somebody channeled Dahlia. She didn't like ask for it or request it because I was kind of wondering that. Just as I suspected, the iris that Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple on the night of the murder. I just don't think, I mean, Pearl and Maya wouldn't just like randomly like channel Dahlia for no reason. I feel like somebody must have like asked them to, you know? It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before?
Because my sister always does.
Girl! She's just the nicest Southern belle in all of Mississippi, ain't she?
Because my sister always does the right thing.
Excuse me?
And because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before.
She tried to eat me in the womb, don't you know that? She probably did.
I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again.
You betrayed her. What do you mean?
That's why I have to accept that I may be found guilty. It's the only way.
What is she talking about? Betray? Okay.
You know about it, didn't you, Mr. Wright?
About the fake kidnapping that took place here on Eagle Mountain 11 years ago.
That was the start of it all. It was what started her down that twisted path.
Okay.
She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life.
Okay.
It's all because I betrayed her.
How did you betray her?
It was no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan.
Oh!
I helped plan the whole thing.
What?
But I got scared, so I ran away.
What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father. That's awful.
But I promised that I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money.
Okay.
It was revenge on our father, I guess, for taking them away from their mom.
We wanted to be with Mommy Morgan, the greatest lady in all the world, our role model. Revenge. Okay, it's up here now. What do you mean by revenge?
He was a hideous man. He threw our mother away and then sent her to hell.
Her mother. She must be talking about Morgan Fay. I guess maybe she wasn't evil until... Oh, yeah, I guess she probably turned evil after he ditched her. That did seem pretty bad, actually. That, yeah, he, like, once he realized she wasn't going to become, like, the successor, he was like, deuces! He didn't take the daughters with him, though, so I thought maybe she was still kind of awful back then, and that was why he took the daughters. Just because, I don't know, I feel like you always hear about, like, men kind of fleeing, like, by themselves and, like, leaving the responsibility of the kids on the mom. So I was like, at least it seemed like he cared about his kids, at least. But, I don't know.
Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fay family. The main family had a lot of influence in many businesses and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her, she took over as the master of Karain.
That would be Misty Faye, Maya's mother. They definitely have a reason to want to kill Misty, too, to get, like, revenge for their mom. Interesting. The family lore is crazy. It is, dude. And thank you, YB, my dudes. Todoroki-kun would be proud. So true. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate ya. The new master, Mystic Misty Faye, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident.
After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hick dive,
and he had no reason to stay there. And that's when you created that fake southern accent just to spite him. Yeehaw! And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple.
Yeah, the woman my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie.
Okay, so that's why she was older.
I had no place in his new family, you see?
Oh.
And I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the master's seat stolen from her and being rejected by her own family, I've heard she's been very battered, spiritually and emotionally.
I think I'm finally beginning to see how all the pieces fit together. Oh, hey! I have asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it, goes back to the history of the Fae Clan. That's what it looks like. Always coming back down to the Fae Clan. And thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. Try to eat her in the womb like a sand shark, lol. Also, this family lore is absolutely, I know, right? It is crazy. And that is honestly my headcanon, that Dahlia did try to eat Iris in the womb. I think she did try. What is it? During the incident in which your sister Dahlia Hawthorne poisoned a lawyer, she began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student, have you heard anything about him?
Well, I did hear one thing. She said she
Oh. Oh. I see. Thank you for your help. Oh, it's so sad. You're welcome. That was rude. Hurry up, Phoenix Wright. There is much to investigate. Leave these locks to me. I'll open them for you. I promise. Well, thank you, Dahlia, for allowing Wrightworth to sail happily. He knows that you hate him now, and he can just go marry Edgeworth. There's still one giant secret left to unlock. Pearls! A Pearl Psyche Lock. Okay, I guess we can do that next. Okay, I might take a quick break. I need to go to the bathroom. But you guys can be visited by little kitty in a shark costume holding a squid. Isn't he cute? I got him from Japan. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'll be right back, and then we can figure out... Then we can finish this. Or, you know, finish the investigation at least. I don't know how to get you up here, buddy. Oh, there you go. But you're not turned right. There we go. Aw, look at you. You're so cute. You're just a little guy. Dan Gaming Fan. If her dad was Southern, that explains the accent. Oh, my stupid voice actually did kind of, does actually kind of canonically make sense. That's good to know. Okay, and then I will be right back. Let me mute this really quickly too. Okay, we're back. Dahlia didn't deserve the death penalty. Free my wife. I don't know if she deserved the death penalty, but she was definitely guilty. The death penalty does seem kind of extreme, though. It's like Japan-California is crazy, man. Okay, is there anything else to present to her? I don't really... Well, let me see if I can present her mom, actually. Take a look at this. Oh, the locks are far more important at this moment. Wouldn't you agree? She's right. I'm gonna have to hold off on asking her about things for now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Okay, I guess she wanted to focus on the locks. Okay, let's talk to Pearl then. Maybe we're able to do that now. I still don't have enough for Pearl, really? Huh. What should I talk about then? Do I still have some more stuff to present him? Let's see, what do you think about... No, okay. Nope, we already... Well, I guess I could present Dahlia again. Kind of already did, though, with the mystery profile. Okay, no, he's not gonna do anything. Okay. Well, I don't want to talk to you either. Maybe somebody else will show up. Hopefully Gumshoe. Inner Temple Gate? No, we were just there. I guess we haven't gone to the other area yet. Courtyard. Okay, cool. She killed a guy, tried to kill another one, and other crimes. They sent her to life in jail. She would bribe her way out by acting cute for the cops. Yeah, I guess so. Was she convicted of everything, though? Because I don't think... She was never convicted of Terry Falls, though. I think that was why I was thinking it was kind of extreme, since I thought she was only convicted for the case that had to do with Phoenix, right? But, I don't know. Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming? Oh! No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Karain. Oh, whoop, I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have. Good cases we've lost. Along the way. I would have never guessed the Gumshoe is into reggae. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case gonna be airtight. Hey, pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I just got here. Okay. See, embarrassed? So, what are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon. The real murder weapon. That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. A letter. Okay. Let's talk about it. What about the letter you found? Don't remind me, pal! I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt up old letter. Be careful one tonight. Should be. Leave everything up to her. Oh, this looks like asking somebody to channel Dahlia, right? Burnt up old letter. Yeah. The incinerator! It was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple. The incinerator! I knew it! I knew I wasn't just imagining it. Yeah, I remember looking at that. They always use incinerators. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. Yep, and completely clean. But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look. Can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts! I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to this case. Nah, spirit mediums. Burn letter. Oh my god, finally we're getting more evidence. Add to the court record. It's gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good looking over and some serious thought. Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering's a crime, pal. Oh, man. You're so silly. So silly, Gumshoe. Okay, can I read this? Be careful. Once night falls, blank should be there. Oh, wow, 3 pages? Dear Lord. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel... Oh, God, no! No! Was it Pearl that channeled her spirit? Oh, God. If I had a dime for every time that I accused Pearl of murdering somebody, I'd have 2 dimes, which isn't a lot, but it seems kind of weird it's happened twice. Oh, shit. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is Dahlia. She is our absolute, our whole being, our everything. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this blank, burn the blank. Also make blank tell anyone. Also, make sure you don't tell anybody about this letter, I assume. Gravely roast the master. Ah! Jesus Christ! Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Was it Morgan who wrote this? Did Morgan write this? Then maybe Iris visited her in prison and then gave the... No. It didn't seem like Iris knew about it, though. Like, she gave it to, like, Bikini or something? And then Bikini gave it to Pearl? I was like... Because at first I was thinking it was Elise until, like, that might have given it to her until the last page. So I was like, maybe... I don't know, dude. Oh, God. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. The false case definitely came up in her trial. That makes more sense if she got the death penalty for that. Because I was like, just for 1 case, I was like, that. I think it does happen, but I guess it just seemed like a lot. I don't know. That's, I guess, all very gray, though. I don't know if it's really good to talk about and just a chill, relaxed stream. But how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know if I should be telling you, pal. But I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden. I guess it's like if you kill somebody, even if it's just one person, if you show like absolutely no remorse and stuff, you could still get the death penalty. I guess Dahlia is so good at manipulation, though. I wouldn't expect it for just like one murder. Just one murder. Just one murder. And they execute her for... Does kind of sound ridiculous now that I'm saying it. And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back to HQ. What you mean? Okay, god dang it. So no wonder they wanted to frame Maya too. So kill Misty, frame Maya, so then Pearl can become like the whatchamacallit, the like next leader or whatever. I don't have the details, pal. All I know is if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, what is wrong with this family? We're gonna be faced with one ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me, I don't know. And all my words, pal. Then who said it? Mr. Godot. Oh, Godot? What did he mean by that? We're gonna see him before the trial? So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the shit show that was found impaled in the victim's... Well, it wasn't the shit show that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today. Yeah, that's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's why you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh? Yeah, and man, is it tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken, and I got a head. And we got the feather of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon. What's the secret weapon of yours? You want to know? You've got to think scientifically, okay? Alright, the murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? Nope, I know what he's going to say, but I'll let him cook. So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector! Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Let him have his moment, okay, Phoenix? Well, you want to give a scientific investigation a go? Huh? Me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? Oh, I get to use it. Okay, yeah, we're probably not gonna finish this today. Let me maybe edit the title. The twists keep coming. I saw somebody say we're definitely not finishing. Well, my bad. I didn't know how crazy this case was gonna be. Okay, let me move this. I just didn't want the title to lie anymore. And thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. In some states, and she poisoned Diego too. Yeah, Diego was the guy from the Phoenix case, right? Because that was the one that I thought she did get convicted for, but I didn't know if she really got convicted for the falls thing since Fall took the fall. But yeah, if they brought that back up, I guess it makes sense. And yeah, the state of Japanifornia, I guess, is really, really, really intense with that stuff. I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Hell yeah! Play forensics expert. Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling ya.
Oh my goodness, Peanut! You shy boy? Come here, Peanut. Come hang out. No?
That was a no. I got rejected. All right then. I guess I'll give it a go. Like I said, wait, Diego's from the Falls? What? I'm so confused. I'm terrible with names. Wait, which one was Diego then? Okay, Diego was from the Falls case. Someone who murdered. I don't even know. I'm so bad with names and memories. Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget, the absolute best. I think I get confused with the previous cases too, because they're so confusing. It's like, at first you know what's going on, but then there's so many twists and turns. I think the only reason I remember the Danganronpa cases so well is because whatchamacallit, what is it? I've like rewatched those so many times for like analysis videos and stuff. That's why we call it Peanut. It's to reflect my peanut brain. No, Diego. Oh, Diego. Oh, Godot. Duh. Totally forgot. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. I guess you did. Okay, now I kind of remember that. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's so sensitive. You can make it cry. It's so high tech. You can skydive off of it. Oh, bother. So now I'm going to tell you how to use it. I can't remember the name from the first Dahlia case. The other guy who died? I can't remember. What was his name? I don't know. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right? Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first let's turn the detector on. That's the sound of the metal detector signal, bouncing off something metallic. Next, move it. And then when that happens, press enter to give the area a good stare. We used this before, right? The thing is, this thing picks up metallic objects. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Okay, cool. That's a shit show next to the golden statue. Wasn't the real murder weapon, pal. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd check it again anyways. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You know anything about that sword? It's supposed to represent the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. Yeah, I heard something about that. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division. You think about that kind of stuff, detective? Of course I do! I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer. Wait, me as the Blue Badger? There's something to be said about the humor value of Gumshoe as the Blue Badger. He's gonna put on the costume and wait outside, wave at people. Kind of sad the Blue Badger hasn't come up again. Oh. It's like kind of going off. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Hey, pal, all you gotta do is watch the detector and let it tell you where, okay? I thought maybe it was getting a little bit more, you know, over there. I'm not exactly a whiz of machinery, you know. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, this thing. Okay. Looks like there's something around buried in the ground here. Don't touch that, pal! I remember seeing that before. What is it? It's a trap! People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. A trap for detectives. You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snag your leg? Yeah, those. Got my finger caught in one of those once. Your finger? There was this bit of cheese. think that's a mousetrap, man. And I reached out, then BAM! I'm not sure I know how to respond to this story. Respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. Okay, let me try the staff, maybe? Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta wait for it to get really intense. Okay, there we go. This is Mistunim's staff, isn't it? Metal? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood. But the detector is reacting to it. Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, alright? I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off! Examining evidence is a job for the... Crack. Oh! The top is coming off. Oh. Oh, is there like a knife inside of it? Look what you've done! You've damaged a really important piece of evidence! Oh! Oh, shit! That's a sword inside the staff. Could this be the murder weapon? Oh, fuck! Yeah, it is! I never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff.
Don't be sad. Come hang out with me.
I never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. It doesn't, that's the thing. The real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden. Then why was the sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? I'm trying to think of how the flying thing worked too, I guess. Was it cause Pearl was possessing Dahlia? She got the demon powers to fly through the air. Hey, Gumshoe. Who knows about the hidden sword? Now on. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. Doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh? I don't know about that one. I think it could be. Well, there was like the water, like on the garden too, that little water fountain or whatever. They could have washed it there, right? I guess you would still see like the mixture of blood and water though, and the snow maybe. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, for real. Yeah, of course! This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal! It's about the same length as the shit show too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. Why did Misty have a sword on her at all times? Misty came to throw some hands for real. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it had been wiped off. See you later, pal. Okay. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Hold it. Wait up, detective. Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know? You're gonna have to get that staff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Huh? What are you talking about, pal? Please. Just until we find Maya. Maya? What's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, how so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and... well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and the more testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think? Maya's been... Please, detective! Let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of viridian there. Okay. Just stop it with that face, pal. One thing, though. The staff's secret trick, let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we know about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal? Aw, that's nice. Sure, thanks. You're a good guy, Gumshoe. Victim staff received from Detective Gumshoe for safekeeping. I can't help but wonder, though, what was Elise Dunim doing with a staff like this? I know, right? She's just constantly ready to throw down. Okay, can we do Pearl's thing now? I feel like we might be able to. I don't really know if there's anything else to present to Gumshoe. You don't know about Dahlia, right? What about this? Head empty. It's a pretty chilly day. My brain doesn't work properly in the cold. Same here. You're just like me for real, Gumshoe. Oh no, my brain doesn't work properly in the heat. I'm kind of weak in the head. You're just like me for real. There are some things you're better not advertising. Okay. Okay, let's try to see if we can talk to Pearl now. Well, I guess this probably won't do anything, right? But just in case. I was wondering about this.
Let me see. As you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
Okay, no. Let's go talk to Pearl then.
A material girl.
Oh, Pearl, please don't have killed. Please don't have killed Elise. Heavenly Hall. Look at that. They really did make a fire right in front of the shack.
Oh, Mr. Nick.
Ha! You're too late, Nick. You came here for one of our potatoes. We've already polished. I don't want any of your fucking rotten potatoes, dude. I think I've pretty much got all the evidence I need. Let me shake this first. Now I just need to find out what Pearls is hiding. Ah, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. Okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. If Pearl did this and she's gonna die and get the death sentence, it'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Thank you, Sleepy Cinnamon. Hey, Weeby, do you plan on doing Your Turn to Die side story episodes? Sarah and Kurumada have some new ones that came out not too long ago. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about it. I forgot what I was playing at the time. I must have just gotten distracted and didn't do it. But yeah, I should get around to doing that, huh? I guess would it be enough to do for a full stream too? I guess that's my only other concern. Because I think the first set of side stories, I think it was enough for a stream. I guess it was like a little bit of a shorter stream. But yeah, it'd be fun. I miss Your Turn to Die. When is the last part coming out, dude? But yeah, I'll try to get around to it. Okay, take that. Oh god, what did you see, Pearl? What did you see? Get ready for full moon level pain. I do not want to hear that. Oh god, what is gonna happen? After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Elise Dunim's room reading together. Yep. Okay, I think I already know the first one. She didn't go, and she was listening for the bell. Really hardcore. Oh yeah, I already did this one actually. She went to the inner temple because she was worried about Maya. Then yeah, we did all the way up to the bell. Now I know why she was listening for the bell. That is for you girl, Maya, you love so much. Was Maya. Oh my gosh. How do I skip through these again? It's not control. Well, it doesn't really seem to be working. Nah, whatever. I think we're almost there anyways. Okay, here we go. Trying to hear the bell. Tell me, Pearls, why were you trying to hear the bell so hard? Ah, who did this to you, Pearl? Okay. Take that. You were given some instructions to follow for that night, weren't you? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper.
Ah! Oh, where did you?
In the incinerator at the inner temple. Pearls, you were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell.
I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing.
These instructions that were found in the incinerator, I believe they were written for you, Pearls.
For me? No.
As you can see, a large portion has been burnt. but the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Taking into account the author of the note and their purpose for writing it, whose spirit would Pearls been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel. The person you were trying to channel that night was Edgeworth! No, I'm just kidding. The evil bitch! The demon! It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name that was in the letter. Ah! Yep. It's just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met at the Inner Temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay, so that's why Iris didn't remember it either. Okay. So that's what it is. So wait, so Iris was at the big... Okay, so Iris was the one who did the bell, and then Pearl was Dahlia at the Inner Temple. So that's why there was a Dahlia. So Dahlia was at the Inner Temple, Iris was at the main hall. Okay. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? Do you know what kind of... woman you channeled, Pearls?
Not really. I've never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions.
Why did you follow it? I thought so. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. Oh yeah, that part too. About the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote them? Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect. Was it Elise? But that doesn't make any sense. Because the note was like, you gotta kill that bitch. So it's like, why would Elise write that for her to kill her as Dahlia? A lot of respect for them. But Pearl does have a lot of respect for Elise. After all, you followed their instructions without question. So here's my next question, which I'm also gonna have to answer. Who wrote this set of instructions for you to follow? Lights, leave everything up to her. A picture of her, use it, you can channel her. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades. I guess I might try Elise. Okay, nope. You must have had a lot of faith in them to follow their instructions to a T.
I had a lot of faith in you, Mr. Nick.
Oh, thanks.
But I don't think I can trust...
Okay, nope. Wait, it's obvious? What are y'all talking about? Ouch. Pearl sure can... Alright, now, someone who Pearls would trust, no questions asked. Her mom? Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you never heard of. So Morgan? Got a lot of respect for them. Follow their instructions without a question. Who wrote this set of instructions for you to follow? I just don't know when she would have visited, her mom. Okay. Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother who asked you, that's why.
How did you...
You guys can correct me, but be nice about it in chat, please. I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Fay. Alright, Pearls, it's time you started telling me the truth.
Mr. Nick,
Why is she holding back from me? I don't like this.
Don't underestimate me just because I'm a child.
Huh?
If you're trying to say I follow these instructions, I'd like to see some proof.
What?
Because I don't think you have any.
Ugh, she'd say anything rather than admit to carrying out those instructions. I guess I'll have to produce some more evidence then. One thing should do it. Alright, Pearls. We both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you.
I knew it!
However, I do know that whoever did it was a child.
Huh? How do you know that?
It couldn't have been an adult. No adult could have made a simple mistake like that.
A simple mistake? What do you mean by that?
I'm sure you thought you were carefully following the instructions you'd been given, but you misunderstood some of the words, and this is the evidence that proves it. Okay, I'm not totally sure about this one. Misunderstood the instructions. Has blood on it. Horrible sketch of what? I was like, thinking it might be the Maya writing. Let me just read the note. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Her name is, she is our ally. Here's the picture of her. Use it when you can channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is done, burn the note. Also, make sure you don't tell anybody about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. I have no clue. And gravely roast the master. Just a picture of her. Use it when you can channel her. I know you can do it. Leave everything up to her. Misunderstand some of the words, and this is the evidence that proves it. It's just hard because not all the words are there. Horrible sketch. I'm like trying to think if it had something to do with that. Courtyard. So I kind of want to look at the Maya like painting thing again, or like the blood writing. I feel like it might have something to do with that. It's just in the words. This is the evidence that proves it. Use it when you channel her. Gravely roast. I feel like it is the gravely roast part, but I don't know what. It's like it wouldn't be her burning the bridge because that was the lightning that did that. I'm pretty sure. Found the temple. Yeah, I guess you guys can give me a hint if you want. Horrible sketch. I don't know. It was like somebody does feel like it was the bridge just because it was lit on fire. That night from the Dane. Lights out. No one knows except Gumshoe. Mia's face. Was she roasting the picture of Misty Faye? Does it really have to do with that? Because of the gravy or whatever? Is this really it? Oh my god, wait. Is it because gravy sounds like gravely? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Is that really it? It was you who splattered the gravy. She really thought her mom wanted her to go through all that just to throw some gravy on the scroll. Who splattered the gravy on the scroll, wasn't it?
Ah! What? Why would I do something like that?
Do you remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. But you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast, among others, right?
How did you know that?
Remember the conversation you had with Miss Dunim on the night of the murder. Okay. Perhaps we can read some books together.
Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like me to practice reading? Would you like to practice reading with me?
Miss Elise, so for example, how would you read this?
Oh, it says gravely. I totally forgot about that. That's kind of a tough word.
Can you look at this note about murdering you?
Sure, Miss Dunim taught you how to read gravely and roast. But what she didn't teach you is what they meant.
Gravely sounds like gravy to me. And the only roast I could think of was the food.
And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master in gravy from that night's pot roast.
To be honest, I did think it was a bit strange. I guess I really did get the wrong idea.
Just a tiny bit.
I really am useless. Oh, it's okay, girl. I couldn't even burn the letter properly as my mother had asked me. Such a simple thing, and I couldn't even do it right. Oh, it's okay, girl. Your mom's evil anyways.
Yay. Okay. Night of the crime.
After dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple with a pot full of the leftover gravy.
The gravy.
I saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the sacred cavern. I was sure it was the Master of Karain, like it said in the letter.
I see, and then?
Well, it was already way past 10 when I got there because of all the snow. So I went to the inner temple, guest area.
The guest area?
Yeah, I thought I could wait there until the training was over.
Why didn't you just go to the training hall?
Because Mystic Maya's main training had already started and I couldn't interrupt it. So I just stayed there so I just stayed where I was and prayed for her to get through it. But then
Pearls, did you fall asleep?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just couldn't help it.
Hey, don't worry about it, Pearl. Who cares if you fell asleep? I fell asleep waiting for Iris too. It happens. We're so alike. No, you're not. Anyways, then you found yourself trapped at the inner temple.
Yeah, when I woke up, it was morning. I tried not to cry, but Dusky Bridge wasn't there anymore. And there was no one in the training hall. I thought everyone had left me because I overslept. I threw the letter into the incinerator, then I heated up the leftover gravy and...
and lit off some steam by chucking the gravy on the scroll while you cry. Aw, poor little girl. It must have been pretty scary for you, Pearl. I know what it's like, Nick. You used to leave me behind when I fell asleep at school, too. Don't equate something so trivial with her experience, Larry. Okay, lost powers.
It was written right in my mother's letter. Pearl, it said, as you hear the lights outbell, you must channel her spirit. I was on my way over to the inner temple when I heard the bell ring.
So you channeled Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit?
No.
Oh. Is she dead? I don't even think she is. Okay, maybe she isn't dead? I'm like, maybe? And that's why she couldn't channel her spirit? Try somebody who's actually dead, Pearl.
I tried, but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
I've never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's ever happened. I tried and tried and tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. But I just couldn't do it.
Don't let it... Can you shut up? We're having a moment over here, but... If you want, I'll come flying through the sky for you, just like that. So she never managed to channel the spirit. Is that why you think your spiritual powers are gone?
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Isn't there any other explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit?
I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely, though.
Oh, I believe it. Could you please tell me what it is anyways?
It could happen if someone else was...
Or that. Or that. Oh, God. So Maya was channeling her Why the hell was Maya channeling her spirit? Someone else? What do you mean?
Well, there's only one of each spirit, right?
Yep, it's like dating a girl, Nick. Can you shut up? You can't see a hot chick if she's already taken. And that would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearl's... It never stops! Someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh my God!
I'm a failure. I couldn't even grant my mother's final wish.
She get executed too? Please, her final wish.
Yeah, this letter. This is my last wish, she said. So make sure you follow the instructions carefully.
This letter. I definitely need to find out more about it. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, this case is crazy. Morgan's letter. Thank you, Platier. Like I said earlier, just you wait. Oh, I feel like it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse.
My mother has gone to a place called the penitentiary.
Yeah, I know, Pearls.
I visit her every month. And last month she told me...
The time we've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There is something I need you to do for me. I hid a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly what it says. This bitch. It's for the good of the fake land, my angel. Oh, I hate her. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter's hidden. Blech. Yeah, poor Pearl.
My mother's...
Oh, she's just using you. She literally just had you so, like, so she could still become, like, you know, have an heir for the Fae clan, too. That's all she cares about. Poor Pearl.
My mother is always so nice to me. I love her very much.
Yeah, moms will do anything. Shut the fuck up, Larry. You don't know anything.
She said it was for the good of the Fae clan, so I knew I had to help her. I mean,
God, she was really cool with her channeling fucking Dahlia of all people too. Because she's got to know about Dahlia's past now at this point and how evil she is and the fact that, yeah, she was going to kill Elise in Pearl's body.
I mean, Mystic Maya is part of the Fae clan, so it had to be good for her too.
Oh, yikes.
That's right, isn't it, Nick?
I guess so. I'm so glad you didn't succeed at channeling her.
There was a picture with her letter, too.
A picture?
Of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Usually a picture is enough to channel someone's spirit, but this time...
Pretty weird, huh? Like Larry knows anything about that. I know, why is he here commenting?
There's something else that was strange about my mother's letter. The seal on it was broken, as if someone had already opened it once before.
Oh, so somebody else had opened it. The only other person who could have channeled her that's here is Maya. So I'm like, would Maya have found it, opened it, channeled Dahlia so that Pearl couldn't channel Dahlia? But like, why wouldn't, I don't know. Why wouldn't she just tell her, yo, Pearl, your mom's actually a bitch. Don't follow this letter. Someone had opened it already. Burnt letter updated in the court record. Thanks, Pearls. You really helped me out.
You're very welcome. My mother is watching over us, so I'm sure Mystic Maya will be all right.
Look at the innocent smile on her face. What am I supposed to say to her? Huh. Oh. Finally figured it out, have you, Wright? You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Godot! The answer is, oh, wait. Okay. Oh, no. I thought it was open for a second. Dang it. I was like, I feel like we're getting close to that, but we'll see. The entrance to the sacred cavern looks like a freaking puzzle workshop. I guess he's talking about Iris and the lock-breaking effort. But it's all a waste of time. Why do you say that? Because Maya Fey isn't coming back. Oh, can you shut up? What? You don't know what you're talking about. How can you say something like that? Can you stop guilt-tripping me? Oh my god. It was your job to protect your Wright. Just like it was your job to protect Mia Fey. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances. The circumstances of Phoenix Wright. I realize that, but... And you were the only one who was by their sides. You were the only one who could have saved them. I didn't know anything about what was going on. Ha! What did I just say, Wright? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. You've been guilty of that too before? Tomorrow. We'll settle everything in court tomorrow, once and for all. Jesus.
Mr. Nick, is what that man said true?
It'll be alright, Pearls. Cut right in front of Pearl, too! I'm sure Maya's alive. You'll see for yourself tomorrow.
Can we find out tonight? That's right. I know I can trust you, Mr. Nick.
I guess they might not open up the locks until tomorrow, damn. I was hoping it would be at the end of this investigation. But I guess not. I can't believe he said that all in front of Pearl. No more of this, bitch. My dear Pearl, you've done so well, my child. My Pearl. It's better that you don't know what you've done. I knew this day would come for you. The blood of the main family is no more. Now, finally,
All this time, the master's seat is yours. She doesn't even want it. She just wants to be a kid. My last great wish. It seems I was just in time. She is so psycho. So psycho. Thank you, Plottier. Weeby, you're very close to the final trial. You can do this. Timing is a lot better than most of us had suspected, I think. No offense. I still don't know if we'll be able to beat it, but we can try. We'll see. I feel like maybe if I felt better today, I would feel more confident in it, but since I'm not really feeling super great, I think I just kind of overworked myself this week, and then allergies too. Kicking my butt. So yeah, I don't know. I guess y'all can let me know whenever a good stopping point might be. Or yeah, I guess we could see how long is this trial. I guess that would kind of help us know if I will be able to beat it or not. We'll see though.
Good morning. Oh, are you by yourself? I was thinking we could play like an hour of the trial or something maybe.
Ah, morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, please tell me, what's gonna happen to Mystic Maya?
I just feel like, what was I gonna say? The trials are usually like at least like 3 hours long, right? I'm sorry, we don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed into the inner temple.
Oh, I see. So is Sister Iris still trying to remove those trick locks in the training hall?
No, she's a defendant in this case, so she can't be at the inner temple. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. What was he supposed to do? Be at Mia's side 24? I know, right? I feel like Godot just wants somebody to blame it on, you know what I mean? He just needs, like, somebody still alive to take out his anger on, you know? But yeah, it's stupid. He's dumb. I love you, Godot, but, like, what was Phoenix supposed to do, for real? These are two, I think, yeah, Maya's an adult now. 2 adult women, you know? Like, yeah, what is it gonna do? Babysit them constantly? She's required to be here in court.
Then how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby?
Have to admit, it's kind of strange. If you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby. Oh, Edgeworth! Edgy! What's Iris doing over there? She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak. Could Iris have? No, well, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say, because Iris, she's technically got the Karain blood in her, right? Because Bikini doesn't, right? Iris has the Karain blood, so she could technically channel Dahlia, but that doesn't really do much for the whole theory of her being at 2 places at once. You know what I mean? If that's the case. So that kind of makes it confusing. I don't think Bikini has the Karain channeling technique though, right? Today's testimony. You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution. Wait, what? The prosecutor is squeezing her for a confession, or so I heard. Francisca von Carmo, what are you up to? I know what you're thinking, but Francisca isn't, yeah. Nope. Back to Coffee Boy. What? Then who is? Who else would it be but Godot? He's got a hate boner for you after all. Francisca is engaged in some important work at Sacred Cavern.
The Sacred Cavern? You don't mean that she's...
Exactly. She has been out there all night, trying to remove those trick locks. With the head nun's assistance, naturally. We estimate that the last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. Okay. I hope everything continues to go smoothly and receive some good news soon. Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today. Unless we don't feel well today, make it a shorter stream, the next one will be heavy. Yeah, I was like, I'm not really totally sure if I should just like make the trial all its stream. I just kind of feel bad since we've only been streaming for 2 hours today. So I was like, maybe I could do a little bit of the trial? I can't tell. Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow. You don't have to tell me that. Touche. I can already see it in your eyes. You're not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday. It's strange. On the way here, I decided that today would be the end of all of this. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger. Interesting. Maybe you've passed your cold on to someone else. Literally. And with that, I leave the rest in your capable hands. Partner. A life partner! Okay, thanks. Beautiful. I still don't have answers for most of the riddles plaguing this case. circumstances around the murder of Miss Elise Dunim. No, I mean Miss Misty Faye. The impossible flight Larry claims to have seen. And what that woman is really after. I will solve them all and bring this whole tragedy to an end. Ah, cute. Life partner. I know, right? Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Oh, hey, we got you again, too. Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple. Oh, good. I don't have to do the Canadian accent anymore. I'm not very good at that. Your Honor, what are you? Who? Me? Well, my little brother came. Oh, wait, was that his brother? The little Canadian guy? My little brother came to visit me in my chambers early this morning. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him. I see, Your Honor. So they're brothers. That explains a lot. My poor brother. He looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here. Peanut. You just want to cry, don't you? You don't want to actually see me, though, huh, Peanut? Peanut. He's ignoring me. It's impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us. This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. Oh, you came this time, little buddy. Oh my goodness. You want to get my lap? That'd be so cute. That'd be so cute, little guy. Wouldn't that be so cute? Oh my goodness. You just got my lap and we just hung out. You played Ace Attorney with me? Oh my goodness. That'd be so cute. It's precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment. Well said, Mr. Godot. I understand exactly what you said, at least up until the end. Now then, Mr. Godot, please proceed with your opening statement. Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There is only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. You're so sad. The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug. So then you mean, forget it, what do you mean? Talk about coffee. Oh, I mean, and also the trial. During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime. But today, she had a change of heart. Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. Oh, has a confession to make. Confession? The defendant... Iris, why didn't she discuss this with me first? Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession. Okay. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her permission, her name, and profession. Peanut! Oh my goodness, come on, get my lap. You did it yesterday, or last stream, and that was so cute. Also, it's kind of hard to pet you when you're down here. Hi, little guy. Come on. That'd be so cute if you got my lap, huh? Peanut. I don't know if y'all can hear him. That's one of my rules.
My name is Iris. I am but a simple farmer, a simple nun, undergoing training at Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something that you want to confess to?
Yes, but first I want to apologize to Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
Oh, God. It's all right. What is it?
I did it. I have to admit that I did play a part in the terrible incident.
Are you actually confessing? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Dunim?
No, I'm not, Your Honor. But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place.
Oh, shit.
After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic...
Oh my goodness. You're a little guy.
Oh my goodness. Mwah! Oh, you did kind of decide to come up here. That's so cute. You wanna get on the table? You probably want to drink my water, huh? Huh, little guy? You like to drink my water, huh? You're so cute. You tell mommy to stop streaming so I can cuddle and hang out with you? Or is that what's going on? Oh my goodness. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard where I desecrated it. Okay, so, oh yeah, that makes sense too, because I was wondering about that, because Bikini saw her like pulling out the sword and stuff. So, no, Peanut, no, don't leave. No, you could have stayed in my lap. We could have had something special, Peanut. We could have had something special. Why did you want to leave me? It's okay. You can stay underground. I know you like that better. And carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard where I desecrated it.
What? Order on the court. Order. Witness, are you saying you are an accomplice to the murder?
Oopsie. Yes, that's correct.
Oh my god, Peanut's shedding so bad. Got his fur all over my face now.
From giving him a little kiss.
What? 3 minutes in court and I'm already covered in cold sweat. Ha! Everyone on the planet is an accomplice to something. It just happens to be that in this case, it's to murder. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite? Oh, that Godot. So this is the confession they were conferring about. It pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie. Iris's testimony crumbled up and shoved into a pocket, okay. I thought he was gonna throw it in the trash for a second. Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question for you. Whose crime were you trying to cover up by your actions? Oh god. Iris was covering for someone. Now I'm definitely up the creek without a paddle or a life jacket.
I've been at Hazakura Temple ever since I was a little girl. Hazakura Temple is run by one of the branch families of the Kurain tradition. One of our missions is to protect the main family.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Yes, and that's why I would dirty myself if I need be to protect her. The daughter of the master of the Kurain.
I knew she was gonna fucking say that! I knew she was gonna say that! Oh my god. What? Not fucking again! Oh my god, how many times? Wake up and smell the coffee, Trite. She's naming Maya!
Bro, this is like the third time this has happened. You don't have to act shocked anymore.
Just a normal Wednesday. Of course Maya's getting accused of murder. Not only did you witness the murder, but you know the name of the murderer!
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes, yeehaw. And then I cleaned up the area to try to protect her.
I don't feel bad for shit-talking you anymore, Iris. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan Godot. Sees two kittens on the webcam. Oh, he's so cringe when he says that. The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. I don't feel bad for shitting on her anymore. Now, witness, let's hear your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought I was prepared for the unexpected, but I never imagined the case would wind up going in this direction. I did. Come on, we always gotta have a case where Maya's accused of murder.
I went to the inner temple that night and saw it all happen in the garden. I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff.
Okay.
While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. It was only in self-defense. You can't blame her for it.
Okay, so she's gonna say it was self-defense. Well, Elise did have a fucking sword on her, so I feel like that kind of goes with her, thing. So it wasn't self-defense.
Yeah, Mystic Elise was the one who attacked Maya first.
That's
why I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya.
You moved the victim's body to the temple so that Maya wouldn't be suspected. Isn't that right? Not bad. You've got the instincts of a true criminal.
Thank you, I think.
Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday that Iris never went to the inner temple that night. And that the person who did go was that woman. Iris even admitted it. Okay. Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Real murder.
Thank you, Plottier. A few testimonies left. No pressure to finish today. Okay. We shall see. We'll just see how I feel, I guess. I went to the inner temple and saw it all happen in the garden. I saw Mystic Elise strike her. I was like, do we have anything that says that she didn't go? So remember her specifically, you know, saying that she was always at the Hazakura temple, but now she's saying something different. So it's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know if I trust. I don't know exactly, like, if I can just use her words against her or not, you know what I mean? Let me just press. Sister Iris, your testimony has changed quite a bit since yesterday. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to press that. You stated yesterday that on the night of the murder, you didn't go to the inner temple. Oopsie, I lied for the 50th time. Now, did she? Too bad for you. What she said yesterday doesn't mean much today. By the way, where were you when she claimed that she didn't go? I was in the inner temple's training hall. A private conversation between the two of you doesn't constitute testimony. That would be properly described as hearsay. What do you have to say, witness?
I just couldn't tell him the truth at the time. Mystic Maya, she's...
Excuse you, do you think that man's straight?
She's your girlfriend, isn't she?
What?
I didn't want to be the one to break it to you that I saw her commit murder.
There, we all understand how difficult this is for you. Now then, let's continue with the testimony. What did you witness in the temple garden?
Well, Your Honor, I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff.
She doesn't, well, I guess she might know about the sword. I feel like that just helps her, though, you know what I mean? You're saying that the victim attacked Maya. I mean, Miss Faye.
Yes, it was a truly frightening scene. Mystic Maya was struck hard on the head and looked like she was going to collapse.
What were you doing at the time? Why didn't you stop them from fighting?
I don't know, I was picking some boogers or something. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I was frightened, I couldn't move. I couldn't even speak. I was in such shock.
That's perfectly understandable, my dear. Just thought of a batshit theory. But you know, I was right about the twin thing, so maybe I should just say whatever stupid ass theory comes into mind. What if, nah, I don't even think it'd be possible. Wouldn't it be crazy if fucking like Dahlia and Iris switched places and it was actually Iris who got executed and Dahlia's Iris right here and now? That would be the biggest twist, but I don't even know how that would happen. Doesn't sound right. I don't believe this testimony for a minute. What happened after that?
While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved to deliver a final strike.
She moved in to deliver a final strike.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. She threw down her staff and reached into her robe for a weapon.
Wait a minute. What was this weapon? Okay, I think the staff will come into place then.
It was some kind of dagger.
A dagger, huh? Elise Newman tried to stab her with this weapon to kill Miss Faye. But yeah, there's no reason for her to use a dagger if she's got a fucking sword on her, you know, staff or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. You look like I did after I mistakenly took a swing of Worcestershire sauce. How would you mix that with coffee? Do you have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client, lawyer boy? Do I have a problem with Iris's testimony? Yep, I sure do. Your Honor, I have a small problem with the witness's testimony. You do? But this witness is your own client. Yes, well, whatever. I'm trying to defend Maya, my daughter, my girl. Witness, let's add your last statement to the testimony.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just a moment. It's my job to say that. Listen, Gramps, I won't say it again. Final judgment will be rendered by me. Okay, now let's continue. Okay.
She threw her staff away and pulled a dagger from inside her robe. It was crazy. I mean, I could barely yeehaw. I could barely line dance while watching it. I was so scared. And you know me, Iris, I love a good line dance.
Okay, where's the staff? Okay, here it is. Objection! Sister Iris, there's something strange about your version of events.
Huh?
Miss Unim throwing her staff away makes no sense at all to me.
But all you can do with a staff is hit someone.
Not with her staff. Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris, but the victim's staff had a special feature about it. As you can see, it's a sword.
Ah!
If Elise Unim really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she wouldn't have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands already.
Gasp!
Well, Sister Iris, what do you got to say about that?
Yeehaw?
That was an impressive bit of investigating, Wright. I never would have thought there was a sword hidden in that staff. But even so, how should I put this? A long sword is unwieldy, and thus quite ineffective in close... close quarter combats. Trying to find a loophole. Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over her blade. Well... Anyways, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what's important. The important thing is that she tried to kill Maya Fey. As long as there's nothing strange about that, there's no problem with her testimony. But there is something strange about this whole testimony. I kind of felt like that when I presented the sword. I was like, I feel like they're gonna have some kind of comeback of like, well, technically, even if there was a sword, she could have still had a dagger on. She just really was always prepared to throw down. Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point. Very well, Your Honor. The defense will now present evidence to back its argument.
Mr. Wright.
I have here another piece of evidence that shows that this testimony can't be trusted. Do I? What is it? Oh, God. Because Miss Elise Dunim would never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey. Proves that she would never take the life of Maya Fey. Would never attempt. Okay. Courtyard. She was too busy flying over the bridge. Victim staff. Never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey. Oh, okay, because she's, okay, I was getting the names confused for a second. Because she's the mom? Would never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey, yeah, so probably that, right? Does it say Misty now? Real name Misty Fey, Maya's mother, okay. Take that! Elise Nim would never have attacked Maya Fey.
How can you be so sure?
Because the victim's real name was not Elise Dunim. Her real name was Misty Fey. Fey?
No, not Mystic Misty Fey.
Who is this Misty Fey? Is she related to... Misty Fey is the master of the Karain channeling technique. She is also the mother of Maya Fey. Are you serious?
Is it really true, Mr. Wright? Was Elise Dunim actually the great Mystic Maya?
There's no doubt about it. It looks like Iris had no idea.
I can hardly believe it.
The idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing. Ugh! Order in the court! Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in the light of some facts that have been just presented, one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight, and two, that the two people battling to the death were mother and daughter. Perhaps the facts being believable when taken on their own, but when taken together, the entire story seems very difficult to believe. Liar! Listen, there's nothing in this world that is impossible, bro, except for one little thing. Yes, what is this one little impossible thing? Tea being better than coffee. You still don't get it? You think maybe my beans are under-roasted, but you have no idea, Gramps. Could you get to your point? I heard this witness's confession this morning. Just as I had taken the first sip of my 8th cup of coffee. Oh my god, man. Can you die of caffeine poisoning? He's gotta be really skirting the line of that. First sip of my 8th cup of morning coffee. You're going to ruin your health, my friend. Anyways, after hearing this woman's confession, I had a detective who loves to investigate sent to the scene of the crime. And he discovered this. Oh, god dang it, there is. God dang it! He discovered this little beauty. Why are you using it just now? Is that the dagger the witness testified to seeing?
Oh, thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. Weeby's cooking up a great gravy roast.
So true. I'll have to share some with Pearls later. Thanks for the donation. Is that the dagger the witness testified to seeing? Obviously, Your Honor. But do you not notice something else? Now that you mention it, if you look closely, there appears to be blood on it. Wolf Allen. I feel bad for his toilet. Dude, he has to be pooping his brains out if he's drinking that much coffee. I didn't even think about that until just now. Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene. Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene? Oh, the pine tree. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. The dagger. The dagger was stuck in the backside of the palm tree. Oh. When the last blow was struck, ending the violent battle between the two women. This little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree. Which means the blood on this dagger belonged to the victim, correct? Ha! Were you even listening, old man? I first heard this confession this morning, just as I had taken the first sip of my 13th, Jesus Christ, cup of coffee. Did you say your 8th just a few minutes ago? I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such short notice. In any case, the court will accept the dagger as evidence. Furthermore, I order that a blood test be performed on it immediately. This is my sweetheart. Make sure you treat her right. Bailiff, get this piece of evidence to the crime lab for testing immediately.
Dagger added to the court record. Found behind the tree in the inner temple garden. The blood is being analyzed now. Okay.
Now then, the testimony we've just heard has numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible. So much coffee. Cute girls never love. You've met Dahlia before. You know this isn't true. In any case, witness, if you could please testify again to this court.
About what, Your Honor?
About the incident you saw, the battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor.
The battle. I was trying to adjust myself. Got my cord tangled up there.
Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with the staff. But then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon.
Okay.
Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern.
Okay. And that's allegedly when she got stabbed and wrote the thingy. Godot is such a simp. Cute girls never lie. That's when
Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed.
That was a very heartbreaking story.
I don't know if there were any bad feelings between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Maya's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore.
That seems reasonable. Now then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your cross-examination. Okay. The battle!
Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with the staff, but she dodged her next attack and stole her weapon. Suddenly, Elise was the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. That's when Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. Okay. Try to do this.
Are you absolutely certain that's what you saw?
Yeah, I'm almost certain.
Almost.
The garden was dark. I couldn't really tell who it was.
What did she just say? So in other words, it could have been someone else entirely. We know that Maya Fey was at the inner temple that night, and that the woman that was killed was Elise Dumin. Isn't it fairly obvious who attacked who? Ugh. Don't have anything to counter that yet. Well then, witness, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I guess I'll, two of them face each other for a moment.
Then Mystic Maya rushed straight into Mystic Elise. Then Mystic Elise stumbled over and fell to the ground.
So she was stabbed in the stomach, huh?
Yeah.
I want to see, was it this one? No. It's, was, this one, I think. No, yeah, that looks like the stomach. Okay.
Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed.
Hold it! Where'd that dagger go?
I have no idea. It was dark and I couldn't see.
He said behind the pine tree. According to the detective who found the dagger, it was stuck into the pine tree in the garden. Most likely it was flung towards the tree after the struggle, but how would I get behind the tree if she flung it? Like, that'd be like a boomerang if it, like, went, like, flying and then just, like, kind of curved around it, then went to the back. That's the most likely explanation, yes. After being stabbed in the stomach, did the victim collapse right away?
Now that I think of it, she seemed to stare at Mystic Maya for a while. And Mystic Maya stood there, not moving an inch. It felt for a moment like time had just stopped. But then suddenly, as if the spell had worn off, Mystic Elise fell over.
It seems like a reasonable story at first, but there is one thing that is completely impossible. The very idea of Maya stabbing someone, that alone is impossible, which means this bitch is lying! This faulty testimony must contain another contradiction in it somewhere.
Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with a staff.
I'll just keep pressing everything. Iris, where were you standing when you witnessed all of this?
What do you mean?
Well, if either of them had noticed you, they might not have continued their battle.
I wonder if that's true. The two of them, they were standing near the garden stone lantern. I was watching the whole thing from behind. It was dark where the two of them were, so I think that's why they didn't see me.
So it was dark in the garden when the murder took place. Tell me, what did Miss Maya Fey do after she was struck?
But then she dodged her attack and stole her weapon.
What happened to the victim's staff then?
I'm not sure. The area was very dark, so I really couldn't see. I think it got knocked away somewhere as the fight escalated.
That makes sense. That would explain the need for the dagger.
Mystic Elise raised the dagger to strike, but Mystic Maya dodged it at the last second. The dagger struck the lantern and fell to the ground. Then at some point, Mystic Maya picked it up.
Okay, nothing sounds especially strange yet. What did the victim do when the weapon was stolen from her?
Suddenly, Mystic Elise was on the defensive with her back on the stone lantern.
Okay, I think it's the last one we need to press. You're saying that Maya Fey turned the tables on the victim.
Yeah. But Mystic Maya wasn't herself at the time. After all, her life was in danger. Is it because, like, I guess she's trying to make it sound like she died right after she fell, but she also did write Maya's name in blood. So I don't know if it's like, oh, when did she do that part? That's what's kind of weird about this. After all, her life was in danger.
I still can't believe it. The idea of Maya cornering someone at knife point, it's just silly. For real. As they say, a cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. I believe the correct description of a cornered fox is scared, and petrified. Your animal analogies have grown tiresome. You were the one who started it. Anyways, so after Maya Fey backed the victim into the stone lantern, what happened then? Okay.
That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Elise. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then collapsed.
Okay. I'm not totally sure what's wrong with this one. I think I've done everything at this point, haven't I? Suddenly, on her defensive, back at the stone lantern. That's when Maya stabbed Elise. Managed to fling the knife away. What'd you say for this one again? You absolutely sure what you saw. And she was like, almost. Yeah, because the garden was dark.
Objection.
There was like the lanterns, though. Did we get that as evidence? Wasn't the lantern supposed to be burning recently? Then she rushed right away into Mystic Elise. Then Mystic Double Down. Stab in the stomach. Okay. Right away, but then she collapsed. Was there evidence of the lamps being on? I feel like I remember clicking on those and it said something about like the lamps were on like recently. I don't think so. Damn. Oh man. From main gate to Dusky Bridge, courtyard where she was murdered. I should upgrade that because she wasn't actually murdered there. Horrible sketch of what he saw from an outcropping near the Dusky Bridge. Has blood in it, came from the victim's staff. That kind of checks out if she got hit on the head. Has blood on it. It doesn't say whose blood, right? Damn. Worn by Elise Dunim, found in the garden of the inner temple. Found behind a tree in the inner temple. I am not sure. Somewhat briefly, being hit over the head with a staff, but then she dodged her attack. Was on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Elise. Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. Huh. There was something that was completely impossible. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm gonna save and then just start trying stuff, I guess. Because I am not sure. I feel like the ball could be something, but it's like it doesn't really contradict it either, right? I feel like if it said who the blood was from, that would be really helpful. Dodged. She dodged her next attack and stole her weapon. One on the defensive, back to the stone lantern. Stabbed Mystic Elise. Managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. Huh. I might need a hint. We'll see. I'll just try something. No, that's not it. We don't have a picture of that either. The like area, the garden or whatever. That's also kind of weird. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with that. Whatever. I'll just try this. This is the closest I feel like I've gotten to anything. Nope. Yeah, I had a feeling. What do you think? Not sure I follow you. Contradictions. Okay, fine. I'll do it. No, you dumbass. Objection denied. Okay. I didn't think so, but it was going to bother me until I did it, so I just need to do it. And stole her weapon. So with her back to the stone lantern, that's when Mystic Maya stabbed her. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. Yeah, y'all can give me a hint, I guess. The autopsy report. Caused loss of blood from a stab in the back. Oh, in the back. Was she saying the stomach? Wait, did she even say the stomach in this? God, there's so many lies. I can't... I can't keep up with it all. Cause of loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. But then she dodged the attack. That's when Mystic Maya stabbed. Okay, well, I think I can still do it here because then she's saying like her back was up against it, but she stabbed her in the back, allegedly. Okay. I think I got it. Yay! Something about you just isn't right today, Iris. You're more evil, more Dahlia-like. Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you gave contains quite a few contradictions.
What do you mean? What's wrong with my testimony?
According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right? Yes, I think so. But according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back.
Ah,
This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony. You sussy baka. Slightly charred, but still good. That's what I'm going for, baby. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? It's simple. People are like books. We've all got a front and back, you get my drift? Is that all you have to say? I can always say that darkness loves to play with the human mind. Objection! Could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away a useful staff, the people fighting being mother and daughter. And now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach. There certainly are some inconsistencies. Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing. What do you mean? There are 253 distinct types of... Back to the coffee! Of bitterness in coffee. But to pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this witness actually said? Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself! It kind of sounded like she was full of shit, that's what I heard. The witness was quite ambiguous about her ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. Oh, a human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light. I feel like we did get, like, evidence that, there's like an investigation. Whatchamacallit, like, when we're investigating, I could have sworn it said that, like, the lights were recently used. Light! By the way, did you know Hazakura has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is in the inner temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit. Oh, that helps us, right? Huh. I did wonder what the stone lantern there was for. Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly? Normally, yes, Your Honor. But according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern. Because of the snow? Impossible. It hadn't been used in a long time and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all. Most enlightening. Yeah, that illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away. If the staff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why the humans are weak. Isn't that right, Trite? No! He got me! For now. Order, order, order! Here, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern into evidence. Okay, maybe it will rekindle the flame of truth in your mind. Finally, we got this stupid thing in the evidence. Lantern from the inner temple garden was not lit the night of the crime. Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face? What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot? This lantern! There's something written on it! Yeah, I figured that was what he was looking at. Why? It's written in blood! Oh boy. So the judge didn't know about that yet. Written in... Oh, he didn't know about that either? It says Maya upside down. You don't know that. It could say Oro. 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 What the? Or a hoe.
Yeah, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been riding that on the stone lantern behind her, with the blood that was draining out of her body.
Gasp! It certainly looks that way. Hang on a minute. What are you all talking about? What do you mean, what are you all talking about? Can you not see because of the thing? We're talking about the message written in blood. Humph, nonsense. This lantern. Huh, can you not see the color red? It's as clean as a whistle. Could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all. Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday. My eyesight's pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I can't see everything. Yeah, damn, that's sad. That's what he meant by that. Oh my gosh. In any case. Sleepy. In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We know now that the crime scene was dark. And that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Poor guy. Mr. Godot? Okay then. Let's move on. Godot is literally shaking, and somehow I don't think it's from a caffeine overdose. For once, I believe it has all now been established that Miss Dunim was killed by Maya Fey. That's just wrong. Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? I like how they just accepted that. Yep, Maya's a murderer. Okay, let's move on. Let's hear. We're all ears. Okay, I don't know if it'd be good to stop now. I don't want to play too long, just cause whatchamacallit. I feel like I don't want the next stream to be too short. You know what I mean? And I am a little EP, as you can notice. I feel like this has been, you know, kind of close to 3 hours. What do you guys think? Should I stop here or maybe do just this one and then stop afterwards? I'll drink some water while you guys talk. Okay, it seems like most of you guys think it's a good stopping point. Okay, cool. We can go ahead and stop here then. And sorry, I thought that we could do the whole trial today, but unfortunately, yeah, it is a very long trial. But it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this trial. I think it has been definitely one of my favorites so far from the whole series. So definitely enjoying it a lot. But yeah, I think take care of your health, girl. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I will try to. I think, yeah, I might have pushed myself a little too hard this week. It's been a little stressful. But yeah, I will see you guys next week, and I should have a couple of videos going out later this week. I'll have another Murder Drones reaction. And then I've been trying to react to, I already recorded half of the video. I'm trying to record to all of DJ Paranoid's, like, Has Been and Hell of a Boss songs. All of their like original songs. I recorded my half to like the first like 6 songs, and I gotta do the other half because I had realized I was like, I've only really listened to the Just Look My Way. I was like, I need to listen to all the other ones, and they're bops so far. They're so good. But yeah, hopefully we'll get those up this week before the next stream, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy those. Okay, well, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.